Unless you want to just go ahead and go straight to the next camera position, because that was a really good take.
We'll get one more.
So someone once asked me, why do I have to talk about Jesus Christ? Like he's a gray area and is to be kept out of the light because religion just causes problems, right? Well, not quite, but you see, I'm not actually talking about religion, but rather a walk with Christ. A relationship, something in which we get intertwined and start to take on a new life. No more pain, no more suffering, no more strife. All of that is gone. It's gone when you're with Christ. So why do I talk about Jesus Christ? The Bible says to love your neighbor. And I don't know about you, but to me, if love means quietly watching those around you believe the lies of the enemy and just die, then love is some kind of sick and twisted lie, but it's not a lie. And I'm not lying to you when I say that no matter how many times you've gone the wrong way, God's love will bring you out of the night and into the day. You see, it doesn't matter how many bad things you think you've done. You are not shunned. Our God is a God of grace, and with Him you won't just finish, but you'll win this lifelong race. So if you won't take it from me, let's just look at Paul. He was formerly known as Saul, and he persecuted the Christian church only to leave the world in awe by preaching the gospel that screams revival. Revival for you, to me, and to all. You weren't made to live in sin, no matter how comfortable it may seem to be in. It's a lie. It's a trap. Don't let it cause you to die. You see, the truth is that no matter who you are, if you just confess with your mouth that Jesus is Lord and you believe without a doubt that He was risen up from the grave, then you will be saved. No longer a slave. Abba, Father, that's His name. You are a son. You are a daughter, an heir to the one true King, the one that can make those sweet trumpets ring. So why? Why do I talk about Jesus Christ? You see, God, He's amazing, and He's peace, and He's love, and He's graceful. He's also just, and I know that He does what He must, and I know that there's a heaven, and that means there's also a hell. And I don't want the ones around me, I don't want you going to the place where gnashing teeth dwell. God, in His gospel, it's not meant to be locked up in a church or kept in secret by our bedside because the mention of His name, He might raise some humble stranger's eye. No, the gospel's meant to be shared and preached among every nation. It's more than just a simple captivation. He's the victory to our past mistake, the one that took our dying place on that borrowed cross. He's the only sensible path to take. Why? Why do I talk about Jesus? Well, I talk about Him because I know that if you're listening to this, that means you have a purpose. And man, that's something you don't want to miss. And I know that when you get it, it's going to give you great bliss. And listen to me, if you're just willing to give up your life, then you'll escape the enemy's now broken and rusted knife. And talk about Jesus, because there are thousands and millions of people in this world looking up to the sky, looking for an answer, something that might cure them from their spiritual form of cancer. And if you'll just listen to me, then I'll tell you the answer is Jesus. And I talk about Jesus because no matter who you are, no matter what you've done, how far you've gone, or what you believe, I talk about Jesus because He is God.